Okay, so we're going to look at adding and subtracting decimals in this video. So first of all, we've got 2.79 add 3.21. Look at how I've laid it out, because that's really important. That's where a lot of people go wrong. Your decimal points need to line up in the column. Okay, so they need to be right underneath each other. Put a decimal point in that line in your answer box as well, so you don't forget to put a decimal point in. And now you add up as you would any other column addition. So you do 9 add 1, which gives us 10. So you put a 0 there and you put your 1 underneath. Next step, you've got 7 add 2. So 7 add 2 is 9, add 1 is 10. So you put your 0, carry your 1. Look, that 1 has jumped the decimal point, but the decimal point is still there. Now we do 2 add 3 add 1, which will give us 6. So our answer is 6.00, or you could just say our answer is 6, because there's nothing past the decimal point. Okay, I've written this out just in a normal calculation now. So you've got 15.72 add 13.25. So I'm going to show you how to write it out. You start off, and because it's addition, you could start off with either number. I'd recommend going that way. So you've got 15.72 add 13. What? Do you remember? Line up your decimal points to 5. Put my decimal point in my answer box, ready and waiting. So all my decimal points are in a straight line. We now do 5 add 2, which is 7. 7 add 2, which is 9. 5 add 3, which is 8. And 1 add 1, which is 2. So our answer would be 28.97. Now I'm just going to go over the place value once more. So if you can't remember, look back at the other video. This is our tens column. This one is our ones column. This one is our tenths column. This one is our hundredths column. Look how each of the digits in each column is lined up. That helps for when you're adding and subtracting. Okay, so we're now going to look at subtracting decimals. So we've got 29.73, take away 7.22. Look, my decimal points are still lined up. And now we do 3 take away 2, which is 1. 7 take away 2, which is 5. 9 take away 7, which is 2. And 2 take away nothing, which equals 2. So we've got 22.51. Okay, we've got 9 take away 7.72. Now obviously this 9 does not have any numbers past the decimal point. So let's have a look how to write it out. We put 9 take away 7. Remember our decimal point, 7.2. Now remember, all the decimal points need to line up. So we can put a decimal point there. That doesn't change the value of that 9. And we know to take away, we're going to need some digits up here, aren't we? Because otherwise we've got nothing to take away the 7.72. So we're going to put in our placeholder, our 0. That is really important. If you don't have any values, any digits in these columns, then you need to put in the magic 0 or the placeholder 0. Because now we've got 0 take away 2. We know we can't do that. So we look next door. We've got nowhere to borrow. So we need to look next door again. And we need to borrow 1 from the 9. And then we cross that one out and borrow 1. So now it works exactly the same as column subtraction. We've got 10 take away 2, which equals 8. 9 take away 7, which equals 2. 8 take away 7, which equals 1. So your answer would be 1.28. Okay, the questions I want you to have a go at is 14 add 2.27, 15.21 add 0.29, and 17.92 minus or subtract 1.09. Okay, let's work these out then. We've got 14 add 2.27. Remember, line your decimal points up. You can put in your placeholder zeros if you want to. 0 add 7 is 7. 0 add 2 is 2. 4 add 2 is 6. 1 add nothing is 1. So your answer for your first one is 16.27. Go on, next one. You've got 15.21 add 0.29. So we've got 9 add 1 in our hundredths column, so that will give you 10. 2 add 2 add 1, which will give you 5. 5 add 0 is 5. 1 add nothing is 1. So your answer for that one is 15.50 or 15.5. Either would be the right answer. And finally, we've got our subtraction. 17.92 take away 1.09. So 2 take away 9, can we do it? Nope. So we need to borrow 1. 12 take away 9, which will give us 3. 8 take away 0 will give us 8. Remember our decimal point. 7 take away 1 will give us 6. 1 take away nothing will give us 1. So our answer is 16.83.